Kia ora everyone, Justin here again from 275 Times. Today we're here with Lucy Shah Mohamady, and she's going to share with us some of them awesome work she's been doing with her charity, which has been focused on food distribution, and also just talk a little bit about what it's like entering Ramadan at this time of lockdown and needing to maintain social distance. So kia ora, Lucy.
Kia ora.
Thanks
Kia ora,
for
Justin.
having a chat to me today. Just tell me a little bit about your charity and what sort of things you've been up to with it.
All right, so during this period of COVID-19 lockdown level 4, it has been extremely busy for us. This is the busiest that we've been, and it's not until you're out and about and you're meeting people through people needing kai, people needing assistance with, in regards to the food, we distribute bread, so that's our main food rescue and distribution resource. However, there is, from time to time, we get fruit and vegetables from a donee supplier. So we normally distribute just bread. If we can get any other resources, and not just the food items, but also the non-food items, because there is always someone who is in a transitional state of moving from home to home, or not having a home and then being placed into a home. So they don't always get supplied with the necessity items needed, so that's where we come in. Also with the advocacy, support with whānau wins, Kainga Ora, the new name for Housing New Zealand, and any other assistance that we can provide. But this time has really been extremely busy for us, and it's really sobering to see so many people in need of food. And you know, in the past, you know, people have been quite, not all of them that we've serviced, have been quite shy, you know, at first to ask for help, that assistance. But now they are coming out of their homes, and when they see my van, because the neighbours have spoken from a distance to say, hey, you know, we know you need kai. And so we have our set times and days for distribution into various areas locally, not just restricted to Mangere or Tauhuhu and Mangere East, Old Papatoi, and basically Onehonga, Royal Oak, Epsom. And you know, we do have distributors that are also out of Auckland. When they come into Auckland, however, you know, can't travel at this time, long distances, so being mindful of that. So yes, now is a really time of charitable acts, being kind, thinking of our neighbours, caring for our neighbours, and of course each other.
So from what you've seen, people are really struggling for the basics. Is that
for the
because
basics.
of what do you think is driving that? Job losses or
job losses?
Mainly,
Job losses. I just spoke to someone about an hour ago. He lost his no job. Wife has a disability, and they're reliant on her income, and it's not enough. And so he had a plea for food. And also with the food, because we're such a diverse nation, Aotearoa, and so we also, you know, in terms of the culturally sensitive food, so tried to put a parcel together that would, you know, knowing that they would, you know, use, and not food that they wouldn't use because they don't know how to use that type of kai. But it's just basically asking people, you know, because the food is coming, and you know, there are different times where we don't have enough food, and that's a really worrying time. So that's where the networking with other organisations and if we have excess, then we certainly pass on to other organisations, and even, key people within our communities who are, for example, school teacher. I had a school teacher out with me today volunteering, and she's had requests from her families stating that they need any food. So it's just trying to, we never know how much we're going to get of our food resources. So it's just hoping and praying that we can cater. If not, having being able to refer whānau to an organisation who does have those resources.
So it must be quite heartbreaking at times. How do you keep yourself positive and motivated and not let it overwhelm you?
I'm purely driven by compassion to help others. So I know that although it's, I see it, I hear it, and that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me having, because it's no use me being in a negative frame of mind or, depressed and going and serving someone and they're already stressed out because no job, no food, or even a kaumātua, because they're used to having whānau visit or, visits and then nothing. Just from the support workers, them go and distribute kai for them. So be that light, Lucy, be that light, and always be in a positive frame of mind, good energy, because they pick up on my, they pick up on someone whom is, doesn't want to be there, wants to be somewhere else, but we don't have that philosophy within our organisation, because if you're not happy doing, then don't do it. For us, we're very compassionate and love to serve others, people in need, and that's through kai, through the sharing of kai. That's where we're, gives us that that connection, that ability to have those conversations and find out if there are any needs within our community. Starting from within our own home, because sometimes we don't talk to each other.
How's lockdown been? Trying to keep running a charity, but also trying to support each other at home.
I'm very, very thankful and fortunate to have a very understanding husband. He is my backbone, and I know that I can go out and have that peace of heart and mind, knowing that he's taking care of our home. He's doing the cooking, he's doing the washing, and also making sure that our boys are they're not left out, and that interaction, that quality time with them is most important, because the main objective is to keep the peace and the calm, stay happy, calm, and relax, because it's we don't know what level 3, well, it states what level 3 will look like, but until we get to that next stage.
So we're not just moving into level 3, but we're also moving into a time of Ramadan, and so just tell us about what's that going to be like for you and your family, what's different maybe compared to last year and previous years, and what does also mean for you being able to practice Ramadan, and maybe explain what it is for those who don't always understand what it is.
Ramadan is a month, a very holy month of the year, where Muslims fast for 30 days. And the fasting it has many benefits. The first benefit is, well, I won't say the first, a benefit, it gives our digestive system a rest. And second is it brings us back to that realisation that be thankful for what we have. You know, to think of others that are less fortunate than ourselves. To feel that pain, that hungriness, to feel, you know, thirstiness, because during the hours, Ramadan, we start our fast just before the sun comes up. That is when we start fasting. So that's here in New Zealand time. We're looking at around 5:30. We stop our fast, and then in the morning, and then around maybe I think it's 6 o'clock. We start our fast early in the morning, 5:30, and then break the fast around 6.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is a time really within our Muslim community, a time of giving thanks, being charitable, caring for each other, that whakawhanaungatanga, the action of you know, the good relationships in the family, whānau. So yes, this year is would be hard for our Muslim whānau because we normally get together, you know, we perform karakia, our prayers, and we break fast together. You know, we go to our local masjid, and some stay within their homes, but they gather. So this is a time where really, you know, we're practising whanaungatanga, and in terms of the charity, kindness, a time to be able to reflect, and in terms of trying to be the best human beings that we can be. So it's really, you know, like New Year's, when New Year's comes around for us and we do, I'm going to, you know, write my resolutions, New Year's resolutions, and this is a time for us, it's a very sacred time, a time to really reconnect with Allah, the Creator, and practice. To me, it's good role modelship, practicing good role modelship, respectful relationships with each other, and a lot of positive vibes. So this year will be the word that's rhetorical. It's an unprecedented time.
Yeah.
And yes, it is, because this has never happened before. So, you know, a big ngā mihi nui to all our Muslim whānau, and especially also for all peoples, because we're in this together, as Jacinda, you know, has stated, and it takes togetherness to actually achieve, you know, a good result. So, COVID-19, see you later.
Kia ora. Well, thank you so much, Lucy, and thank you for watching again, guys. As you can see, I'm wearing my new 275 t-shirt from Fitz, so make sure you get a t-shirt as well. Let's support Mangere things and Mangere businesses, Mangere organisations like Lucy's.
Thank you.
And I'll
Shop
make sure.
local, support local.
Cool. Kia ora. And
Kia ora.
Until next time, thanks.